Andrew, so your project is looking fantastic so far. So I want to give you as much help as I can without giving the whole store away. So what I did was I wrote my own version of Zool with characters, and I'll just show you how I did it. I guess, let's see, your question was about being able to give the character something and then have the character respond in a particular way. So let me just show you how I built in the responses. And I built in stuff for the character to say in two places. One was I think there was something in one of the exercise about if he hasn't given a greeting yet or been introduced yet, then let him introduce himself. So I have like a greeting thing. I should probably call this greeting here too. Oops. So a greeting, and what else? And the help, whatever the help is, and whatever item that he'll accept as a gift for the greeting. So I used a similar idea to what we did with the door, that there's an item, a key that'll unlock the door. There's a gift that the character will respond to, will give help for. So and basically with the what I did with the description of the character is the description of the character is the character's name, and if the character is not greeted yet, then we're going to add the greeting to the result string, and we're going to say has greeted equals true. And then that way, if he's already greeted, then we're just going to see his name. Is that, yeah, start out as false. And then with the gift business, again, when you give him help, and I'll go over in a second how that stuff all plays out. But if you give him a particular item, it's like unlocking a door with a key. If the gift is the right one, then we're going to return the help. Otherwise, we'll return a null string, and we need to figure out exactly what to do with that. But that's how my character is set up. And so then what I did was I went into command words, and the word I'm using to offer something to the character is just the word offer. And so then what you need to do then, so what I need to do in my parser, the way I'm setting it up is that you can, actually let me show it to you in a game here. I'm actually had to change my parser to have have three words in it. So the first word is offer. The second word is the name of the character that I want to bribe, and the third word is the name of the item that I want to bribe with. Okay, so I do this checking. So basically, when I'm in, where is it? Process command. I added in process command, if I make an offer, then I call this bribe method. And in the bribe method, I say, if there's no second word, then you haven't given me the name of who to bribe. So no second bribe. We don't know. Let's say this should be who to bribe, right? Who to bribe. Okay, so then I'm going to say, who do you want to bribe? And then, Otherwise, if there is a second word, then I get it, and that's going to be the name of my character. And basically, in each room, I have a list of characters who are in that room. So in my room class, yeah, I have a hash map with characters. And just like, so basically it's the same idea as adding exits. I add characters in the same way, or adding items. So what else? Okay, and then if you did have a second word, but it's not the name of a character in that room, then it just says character, whoever the character is not here. And then if he is here, then you check and see if there's a third word, which is, let's see, if there is no third word, we don't know what is being offered. Okay, so the third word is the name of the item being offered. And here he says, what are you... So if you don't give that, then you say, what are you offering, and just return. And then if the third word is the item name, you try to get that. And if there is that third word, that's the item name, you get the item. If it's null, then he says, you offer me whatever the item is, try giving me something you actually have. And then otherwise, he does that get help thing from character with the item. So if the item is the magic item that we want to get, it's like the key that unlocks the door, then we actually get the help. Otherwise, we just get null. So if we don't give him any help, then we'll say, try offering me something else. But if we do give the help, then the player has to let go of that item. And he's not dropping the item, he's giving the item as a bribe, right? So I'm just, right now, for the purposes of this version that I made, I'm just removing the item from the player. So I had to actually write a little remove item method in the player, because he can't drop the item in the room because he's giving the item to the character. That's what I was thinking about it. So I just have him just remove the item, and then the help gets printed out. Okay, so there's some stuff you have to do with in here. So we added the command words, but there's also stuff you have to do in command here. So you have to add a third word thing. And the way I did it was I changed up the constructors so that there's a choice of giving a single command or two commands or command words or three command words. Okay. Rather than trying to force it to be one. But you can kind of figure out by looking at through here how you would get the do the third word stuff. It's just like the second word stuff, right? So you just basically tack on capability in the command class to have a third word. And then, like I said, in player, I had to add some stuff to, where did I put it? I think just, get or remove an item from the player. And I'll show you again how that gets used. I think that's the main bit. I had to make sure, oh yeah, so I had to make sure that a player had a particular item before I could offer it and then remove it. Yeah. Okay, so the get item is just to make sure that the player has that item, and then the remove item gets rid of it. Alright, so I'll just show you how that works here. Oh, yeah, so I have the character I added is named Frodo, and he says, "My name is Frodo and I like beer." And his help is go east and his item is beer. So what I did, let's see, I might have had to, oh yeah, so I had to, do a, instead of an anonymous parameter in here, I had to actually make a local variable beer, so I could add it there and then also have it as the item that Frodo wants. Okay, so let's just show you real quick. Play, I think where is I forgot where the pub is. Is the pub? Oh, the pub is west, okay. So if I say go west, we're in the pub, and we have Frodo. My name is Frodo, and I like beer. And you can take the beer, and let's say offer Frodo beer, and he gives you the clue, go east. Okay, so that's the basic idea. So I hope that gets you started. If you still have questions, shoot me an email and we'll work through it. But you're doing a fantastic job.